Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Chum here, and welcome back to another episode of Battlespot Blast. As you guys can see today, it is a brand new week, so we have a brand new team. And on this team, we have the mascot himself, Charizard, which, of course, in this, not really of course, but which in this, team is a Charizard Y. Then we have a Venusaur with Chlorophyll, of course, to take advantage of that sun. And that Venusaur is, of course, holding the Black Sludge. And then we have Komodo with the choice. I believe I have the choice specs. I should probably know this, but apparently I don't. And then next up we have our trusty Mr. Reliable himself, Mamoswine, rocking the Focus Sash. And then the last two members of our team, you guys, you've really seen Beware before. I don't know if you guys have seen Metagross before. But we have Beware. This time, instead of running the Assault Vest, we actually have the Choice Band, just so we can hit like a truck. And then finally, Metagross, who is instead holding the Assault Vest and is ready to just take on Tapu Lele's all day, because that's what it's here for. Either way, this is our team today. We're going to hit the yes button, and we're going to start searching for an opponent after it checks the battle team. Either way, before we find our opponent, one thing I want to talk to you guys about is the idea of, it's not really an idea, it's just the outcome of very, very soon, I am probably going to be resetting my record once again. It's not on purpose, trust me, it's not, I swear to you, it's not on purpose. But what I'm going to start trying to do is I'm going to start trying to play from my Pokemon Sun cartridge. But instead of trading Pokemon every single time I want to build a team on Pokemon Sun, I was going to use QR codes to get that done. So I'll build a team on Pokemon Moon and then save it and use the QR code to kind of download it on Pokemon Sun and play. That's kind of my idea. Either way, we're going up against someone who's 1501, and interesting to note enough is that despite being 2-3 as in 2 wins, 3 losses, we are still above 1500 because that's how unfair the game understands our last losses were in terms of rank. Either way, looking at my opponent's team, I'll stop looking at the DS, look at the actual computer screen. We have Tyranitar, Tapu Koko, Thundurus, Tornadus, Charizard, Venusaur, and wow, this guy has my team. Okay. Anyway, looking at this team, Mamoswine is a necessity. Metagross won't be doing too much here. It can't hurt though. It will definitely be a huge problem for the for that Venusaur as well as a couple other things. So I think I'll bring him in the back. But for safety, nothing on this team really one-shots Komodo apart from Tapu Koko. And if Tapu Koko is the result, I can switch into Metagross. So I'm going to go with Komodo lead, Mamoswine, and then Metagross. We'll see what my opponent wants to do. Judging by the fact that they have a Charizard and a Venusaur, it makes me not want to bring my own, because they know what to do against it. I don't know if they'll think the same thing for me. Maybe they'll bring it, maybe they won't. I'm pretty confident with my team picking. Let's see how things go. I can't say I'm all that confident about matches today. I played a few matches with this team, in free battles, of course, and the team did really, really well. But let's see how it goes from here on out. Now, this team doesn't actually care. Ooh, we're in a good position, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Okay. So, Tyranitar, I really wish I was running the Titanium Z, because that would just be the best thing ever. But either way, Tyranitar does not want to be in here right now. Looking at our opponent's team, if they were to switch something and expecting a Focus Blast, there's quite a few things okay, words. There are quite a few things in the opponent's team that wouldn't mind just, catching that. But what we'll do is we're just going to go for it anyway. I kind of wish right now that we were on the Titanium Z set so I can guarantee the hit. Just trying to go for a 70% is not a fun time. But we're going to go for the damage of the Focus Blast and see what's going to happen. Our opponent is not going to switch out. We are going to land our Focus Blast. Wow, we are lucky today. And that's going to be a KO. So, way to go, Komodo, taking down another pseudo-legendary Tyranitar. Of course you had type advantage, but still, I think it's pretty impressive. Now, what's our opponent going to send in next? Probably something too valuable to switch into a Komodo attack, and it's going to be the Garchomp. Now, I have very few problems just staying in here, to be quite honest. I could go into Metagross, but should I catch an Earthquake, that's not going to be a fun time. And I don't want to do that. Plus, our good friend, what's his name? Our good friend Mamoswine is pretty much a free Garchomp kill. So we're just going to go for the Focus Blast. We're probably going to die to whatever this Garchomp goes for, but we'll see what happens. We see the Outrage, that's fine by me. How much is it going to do? There's a chance we could... No, there isn't a chance we could live it. But that's fine, that's fine. It's completely and utterly fine. Metagross is definitely switching here. I don't know why I just tapped it by accident. We're going to go into Mamoswine, and right now I'm thinking I'm not too certain that Ice Shard kills. At the same time, regardless, I'm going to get hit by an attack, if that makes sense. Like, regardless of whether it kills or not. Okay, it's like, basically what happens is, if it doesn't kill, I'm going to get hit. If I go for Icicle Spear to guarantee the kill, I'm going to get hit. So, we're going to go for the Ice Shard. Could we see the one-hit KO? I don't think so. Garchomp is quite a defensive Pokemon. Let's see how much damage this is going to do. It just falls short. And that's why Life Orb Mamoswine is a really good thing. Because Life Orb Mamoswine can, of course, easily take those hits. And we see the Garchomp is still stuck into its attack. And I think what we'll do is, I guess there's no reason not to obviously go for the Ice Shard. In fact, if I went for anything else, I'd probably die. So Ice Shard here, that's fine. And it kind of all comes down to what my opponent's final Pokemon is. Metagross can't actually handle all of their team. So if it is the Charizard, we're in a really huge pickle. But I can't imagine they would bring the Sun and the... Oh my god, they brought the Charizard. No way. No way. Are you kidding me? Why? Why would you bring Charizard? No, I can't win now. They brought Sun and Sand. I mean, this could be a Charizard X, to be honest. But the fact that they have a Venusaur makes me think Charizard Y. It is Charizard Y. Could we somehow outspeed you? Yo, Focus Sash. Choice Scarf Mamoswine is a really good Mamoswine as well. I wouldn't have minded running that. In fact, if I had Choice Scarf Mamoswine, I could have gone for the Icicle Spear against the old mate. Either way, we're going to see the Flamethrower here. And that is going to do us in. I really should have kind of paid more attention to the opponent's team and realized that Metagross is too situational. Had I brought almost anyone else, had I brought Beware, we would have been in a much better situation. So I got to keep my eye out for that. Because such like crutch weaknesses as Charizard is just not a fun time. We're going to go for the Zen Head, but it's the only real option. We're going to die to a Flamethrower anyway. I don't care if we have Assault Vest. This is a Mega Charizard Y in the sun. Like, nothing lives a super effective hit. Not even Focus Sash. Not even Assault Vest Metagross. In fact, Focus Sash Metagross would live. Either way, it is a pretty crushing defeat. I'm super surprised they brought both Sun and Sand. Really interesting. I like that. I respect that. I'm okay with that loss. It was pretty cool. In fact, Sun Sand is one of my favorite things to do. When I do 6v6 matches, I used to run Sun Sand all the time because it's not too hard to play around. Like, having Sun and Sand and managing the both together, it's a really fun time. Either way, we're going to save the battle video because we always do. And then we're going to go on and find our next opponent. And hopefully we can get some wins in this match, in this episode. Because right now, this current record, we are 2 wins down. But then again, we're super chill. You hear here? We are super chill. We don't care if we lose or not. We're just kind of trying to have fun. I definitely feel like the Garchomp wasn't really well played around. And I think the fact that such threats as Garchomp and Charizard are on the team and I chose to bring a Metagross was a bit silly. I definitely think Venusaur probably could have been a better bet. Like, definitely. Either way, and I was afraid to bring it because of the fact that I didn't want to bring the same Pokemon they have in their team. Like, they saw Charizard Venusaur, they would obviously know what's up. Either way, we see Primarina Charizard, not the Charizard. Why is this the episode of Charizard? We see a Magnezone, Greninja, Mimikyu, and Garchomp. Now, I don't really have the best Mimikyu answer, which is not a fun time, but I think Beware can handle a Mimikyu quite well. Apart from the fact that I'm weak to Play Rough. Okay, maybe not. We see both Charizard and Garchomp. We need to bring a Mamoswine. I'm pretty tempted to just bring Charizard, Venusaur, Mamoswine, to be quite honest. That just kind of seems like a good strategy to me. I'm very tempted. Because Komodo won't put in the finest anywhere else. Yeah, and now we're going to bring those 3. Oh, I almost hit confirm. I don't know if you obviously didn't see that, but I tried to click confirm after hitting Venusaur without clicking Mamoswine, and had I been able to do that, I would have been 2v3. That would have sucked. But it's okay. We didn't do that. It's fine. Second match here. I want to try and win these next 2 because if we do manage to win the next 2, we'll actually at least have an even record of 4-4. I think it'll be. No. Are we at 4-4? We were 2-3 before, so yeah, it would be 4-4. We see our Charizard out in the field now. The mascot hits the field, and we see Primarina is our opponent. Now, I'm fine with this because, I mean, we're going to get the Sun up. We resist alternate stab, and we can just go for the glorious Solar Beam. And nothing, I mean, there are definitely things on my opponent's team that want to take a Solar Beam. Not want to, but can handle taking a Solar Beam. But we're Gucci. And it's really interesting because the play to make here is really different depending on which Charizard I have. Because one just tanks this Primary's attacks in like a different stab. So one tanks Water and one tanks Fairy. Very, very interesting strat. Of course, this one is not the one that tanks Water. I tank Fairy. Charizard X does not tank Fairy. It's neutral. And Water is kind of neutral as well, so I guess you could say it. And yeah, I definitely don't tank it. Let's see. How much is Solar Beam going to do? Can Charizard put in a good show and take it? Nah, won't one-shot a Primary. There's no way. This thing's special defensive. It's going to do at least... Oh my goodness. I'm okay with that. Citrus Berry up. I don't even care. You can't one-shot me. I'm a Charizard. Unless you go for a Z move. Sparkling Aria. Watch me eat this up. In the sun. Minus 50%. It's going to do a bit over half. Yep, like I predicted. Part of me wants to... I really want to roost. I know I can't, but I really want to. If I roost, I'll still die next turn. I know. I kind of wish I could. I really wish I could. We're just going to go for the Solar Beam once again. See if my opponent thinks switching out is a good idea. I wouldn't have minded going for Flamethrower, because judging by the damage, even though it's resisted, Flamethrower in the sun with Stab could do enough to kill. I need to double check my math on that sort of thing. But if I'm not mistaken, Aqua Jet. Oh my goodness. Yo, had I roosted, that would have been insane. I could have predicted that. Even I thought of running Aqua Jet on Primarina, but because I wanted my Primarina to be super specially offensive, I was like, do we really need it? I can run other priority in the team, you know what I mean? But I can't say it's a bad idea. I mean, my Primarina has Psychic, which I never use, so I might consider it. Either way, we see a Mimikyu here. I kind of want to keep this Charizard around. So what we'll do is we'll just go into... We're going to see a Shadow Sneak here. I'd like to try my best to keep up my Focus Sash on Mamoswine. So we're going to go into Venusaur. And of course, Venusaur can hit this thing with Sludge Bomb and do the good stuff. Well played by my opponent. But they can't kill me with a with a Shadow Sneak, and Mamoswine picks up the KO through the Focus Sash, so we should be fine against this Mimikyu. So it's turn 2 for Sun. Well, there's 2 turns left. It's really confusing because they count it down like a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, but they say the word turn like turn number, so it's turn number 2, which makes you think it's turn 2, but like I said, I'm pretty certain it's turn 3. Yeah, number of turns, it's been 4, so that means turn 4 is turn 2. Confusing. Either way, we go for the Sludge Bomb. We break this, guys. Can we get the poison? Are we that cheeky? Are we that cheeky? We don't get the poison. We see the Shadow Claw here. How much is it going to do with the... Okay. We could live a Shadow Sneak, which means they might not go for it. Which means Sludge Bomb is the play to make. Let us see what happens. So they don't go for the Shadow Sneak. We go for the Sludge Bomb. We're going to do a really solid amount of damage, and we see another Shadow Claw. That's fine, though. That's perfectly fine. And down goes Venusaur. Venusaur, you did your job. Popping Mimikyu and getting a hit into it is actually the most important thing ever. Now we can go into Mamoswine. Judging, of course, by that Judging, of course, by that Sludge Bomb damage, an Ice Shard will definitely not kill here. So we're going to go for the EQ. Let's quickly check my opponent's team, see if they have any flying type Pokemon. They have a Charizard, but if they switch out, I don't mind, because we can just go for Rock Slide next turn. So we're going to click EQ. And of course, the reason we could go for Rock Slide next turn is because of the fact that... Ooh. So going for the Shadow Sneak so they can get a hit off, because they know they're going to die. They break my Focus Sash, which is of course really, really good for them. And should their last Pokemon be Charizard, I think I lose again. So let's hope that the last Pokemon isn't Charizard, because I don't want to lose to Charizard twice in a row when I brought Charizard because it's my mascot. Oh my god, please don't be Charizard. Please? Are you kidding me? Is it, what is happening? We're gonna click Rock Slide, but we're gonna die. If this is Charizard, why we die? And why wouldn't it be Charizard? Why? I wish I kept my Focus Sash, you know? But I couldn't have. There's nothing I could have done. Damn it! Okay. I could win the speed tie, get the flinch, and then win the speed tie again. Or I could miss. Don't miss, man. Yes! Oh my goodness! This is why you don't run Fire Blast, my friend. You don't need that extra damage. Charizard one-shots everybody in the sun with a flamethrower. Don't worry about it. Oh my goodness, the Charizard gods have smiled upon me. I'm so done. I was dead. I was totally dead there. Because, I mean, Charizard v Charizard. One's on red health, one's on full health. What do you think's going to win? The one on full health. The only way I could have won, like I said, is air slash flinch. And then another speed tie victory. So, it would have been tight. But we got the 15% to dodge Fire Blast. And we managed to get the 90% to not miss Rock Slide. So, oh my goodness. That would have been the most embarrassing thing had I been like, yo, today we're bringing my mascot, Charizard. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then we get beaten by Charizard twice in a row. But it's okay. It didn't happen. So, it was fun. Dude, I'm having so much fun. You have no idea. I swear, if we see another Charizard in the third match, I'm going to lose my mind. Because I haven't seen the Charizard on Battlespot yet until today. Either way, let's switch up this music. Let's go with some... I always say Team Skull. We're not going to do it. We're going to go with Alan Kahuna or Totem. We're going to go with Totem Pokemon. I don't think we've heard that in a while. Either way, we have our opponent, and he is 14 something something. I totally read the number, but it just whoosh. Anyway, looking at my opponent's team, Venusaur has fun here. Venusaur has so much fun here. Who else has fun here? Yo, if I had my my good Komodo, we'd be in a good position, but I don't. That's a lie. This isn't my bad Komodo, but if I had Titanium Z would be really comfortable. Now, looking at my opponent's team, I need to bring Mamoswine. I disgustingly need to bring Charizard because I need the Sun Up for Venusaur to do well. And nothing else really handles the 3 water types we're seeing. Am I really going to do Mamoswine, Charizard, Venusaur again? I don't wanna, but I might have to. Because Komodo doesn't do jack all here. I mean, he does, but not enough. Too much counter Komodo. Beware can kind of come in, but Mamoswine, Venusaur, and Charizard are just more important. We're going to do it. And we're going to do the exact same thing. See it? Okay. No lie to you guys, these 3 are just a beautiful team I used to use in Sun and Moon. This is Sun and Moon. In X and Y as well. Like, Charizard, the mascot I love, a Pokemon I love so much, I get it. I'm super mainstream, I'm super boring, that's fine, whatever. I love Charizard. The Venusaur as well, such a strong Pokemon. It gets all the flack for being the worst starter in Gen 1. It's definitely the best. And then, of course, we have Mamoswine, which I believe I've told the story many times about how I randomly got traded a 4IV Mamoswine, and I used it in battle because it was 4IV'd. And it was so good. And I was like, yo, Mamoswine is a boss. And fast forward to now, I bred my own, of course. And it's kicking butt! I love it! Anyway, Mega Evolution... Yo, I almost went to click the bottom because that's where the Mega Evolution button used to be. And I would have clicked Roost, and that would have been so tilt. Not only would I have been weak to the water type move, I would have healed nothing because I go first. I mean, there's no universe a Slowbro is going before me unless it has Quick Claw. Or Trick Room. Can this thing live a Solar Beam? I don't think so. I mean, my attack is sky high. Like, literally sky high. I'm flying. That's how high my attack is. I'm literally flying. Can you live this? A Slow King would have lived it. Definitely. A Slow King would have lived it. 100%. But a Slowbro with the defense stat instead of the special defense stat? No way, bro. No way. Either way, what does my opponent want to do next? I didn't really look at their team. Okay, that's a lie. I did, but I've forgotten everything about... They have a Gyarados. The Dargonite. Okay. What do? Stay in? What do you think? What do I think? I think we stay in. Air slash it up? I think we air slash it up. You know why? We're gonna get the flinch. Watch this. We're gonna get the flinch. Why? Because this is Charizard we're talking about. This is Charizard, the God. The God! I'm done. Yo, Charizard come through. Yo, every single match Charizard has come through. Last match Charizard came through. The first match someone else's Charizard came through. Oh my god. Look at this go. Yo, if I got a second flinch, I would have just stopped playing. I would have walked away and let auto battle do everything. Oh my goodness. Now this thing can probably kill us, but it's fine because icicle shard takes the cake. We get destroyed by the outrage. It's a +1. I mean, sure, we're a Charizard. We have wings. We have bigger wings than him, but still, he kills us. Now, I don't think we're gonna... No, don't do it. It's not worth it. Sorry, I know I went silent for a second. I was just thinking, could Venusaur still outspeed? Because I have ×2 speed with Chlorophyll, and he has times 1.5 with Dragon Dance. But we're just gonna Ice Shard. We're just gonna we basically win. Not win. We basically down goes Dragonite. And unless the final Pokemon can outspeed Venusaur, we guaranteed win because of course we no longer have Chlorophyll, Sunlight's faded, but Mamoswine can take a hit and dish out a hit as well. And of course we have the freedom to go for any move. Ooh, this is risque. This is really okay. I'm gonna switch because they're probably gonna go for the Dragon Dance, and I can't make the right play if I don't know if they're gonna be weak to rock or and immune to ground, or if they're gonna be neutral to both. So go for Dragon Dance without Mega Evolving. That's fine by me. Now they have to Mega Evolve to get a hit off, and I think we can live one. I genuinely believe we can live one. We're gonna go for the... What do you think? Okay, both are neutral regard. Like this one. Okay, how much damage are you? You're 75 and you're 90. I don't think the difference is going to be that big of a deal. And if it does Mega Evolve, we're going to hit like a truck. So we're going to go for the Giga Drain. We see the Ice Fang without the Mega Evolution. That's fine. That's fine. You do you. We live it. We get the Giga Drain off. There's a really, really good amount of damage. And I think now they're going to opt to Mega Evolve because it'll kill me. And in fact, it's funnily enough, had they Mega Evolved earlier, they would have killed me. So we're going to click Sludge Bomb because it doesn't matter anymore. We're going to die. Unless I get cheeky and go for Dragon. This might not kill us. Okay, it does kill us. It was pretty close, but it does kill us. Now, the question is, they've definitely put me in a pickle because I have to know, I don't think they'll Mega Evolve against me, so Rock Slide might be the good play. This is a pretty intense battle actually, because there are so many mind games around Gyarados, but I think because they know that I can't go for Earthquake, and that they can still hit me for super effective damage, they're not going to Mega Evolve. We're just going to go for the Rock Slide. Generally there was no. Maybe because I'm an Ice type, they want to get the Ice neutrality. Okay, let's see what happens. We live on the Focus Sash. How much can Rock Slide do to this thing? If I went for Earthquake, we would have been really, really fine, but Rock Slide's not going to do enough. That's the game. That's the game. A really well played match by my opponent. But, I mean, unless we get like some mega crit Ice Shard. Yeah, okay. And for future reference, the only way to win that was Earthquake. I'm kind of curious as to why they didn't Mega Evolve the second time round, though. Like, the second hit on Venusaur, I wonder what they thought, like, why not to Mega Evolve? Because I understand they don't want to get hit by a water type attack for super effective damage. And right then and there, you guys saw that had I made the correct play, like had I made the Sludge Bomb play, which, okay, so now I can kind of tell, right, that if a Venusaur is up against a Gyarados, I'm not going to live the Mega Evolution hit, so I should go for the Sludge Bomb, and then of course that would have done a little bit more damage, a significant amount more damage, and then we're doing about 20% more damage. That's a lot more damage than the what do you call it? Then with Mamoswine, like from that range, Rock Slide to a non-Mega Evolved Gyarados, like flying type Gyarados, would have done so much damage. And I can see the mentality of let's actually resist Ice type. And they probably were thinking this guy's not crazy enough to go for Earthquake, and I mean I wasn't. And I think next time I should try and make the hard read. Not to mention that everyone has this like hard on for Mega Evolving. Like I wouldn't want to end the match without Mega Evolving. I'd Mega Evolve for the fun if I thought it wasn't gonna matter. You know what I mean? So a couple of bad plays, a bit of a misread there, but the fact that he hadn't Mega Evolved after all those turns really made me think he wasn't going to do it. Either way, still a really, really good battle and a very, very close one. I just wish that Gyarados wasn't just the clean sweeper of doom. Honestly, like he put in the finest. It's such a hard Pokemon to beat. And had I not been too excited about using my Venusaur, in all honesty, that's what it came down to. I was too excited to use Venusaur. I saw lots of water types when realistically, when they're not too bulky and they're not ground to water. I mean, if they are ground water, it's still the same. But if they're not too bulky, I should use just Charizard. He has Solar Beam. He has enough power. Both Seaking and Slowbro, I knew, more or less knew, would die to a Solar Beam from Charizard. So there was no reason to bring Venusaur. Had I brought someone else, i.e. Komodo, or had I brought Beware, it would have been a GG. What would have happened is, I could have gone for Rock Slide. He would have been hurt super effectively and been like, whoa, 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 whoa. I can't stay this typing. He goes and kills Mamoswine. No. Yeah, he dragged... Yo. I would have got so many turns to hit him. I would have had the first turn with Dragon Dance, the second turn after the... hit and Focus Sash, and that match just threw me for a loop. So I gotta think more. Gotta think harder. Unless Venusaur's good for poison typing, he doesn't need to come. Charizard's got the grass typing down just as much as Venusaur does. Either way, guys, that is the end of the match. I'm gonna stop rambling on. Like I said, the rambles, I hit continue battling. Oh my god. Internet. I need you to stop. I need you to stop right now. Thank you. Good. Disconnected. I did not want to go for another battle because we do 3 battles in these episodes, never 4. Actually, I think we've done 4 at least once, but still. We DC'd before we found an opponent. Shouldn't hurt our record. Either way, guys, like I said, we're at the end of the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. And of course, if you guys want to see more episodes from this series as they come out every Monday and Friday, and I'm going to stick to that in the future. I'm not going to skip any more episodes for the near future, of course. I could probably, 2 years from now, maybe not, but we'll see how it goes. Either way, I want to thank you all for watching. And like I said, if you want to see more of this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And finally, until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day.